wanna kick it with a P. I don't blame her. Say it when it nigga going.
And then I got full force into sales. I had my first corporate job with this company called Alliance Funding Group. I don't even know if they're around anymore. I know I probably shouldn't be name dropping like that because I'm about to say some stuff, but they're somewhere around. They're over by the block of Orange actually.
Okay.
And they were funny. They sold equipment financing, but they were like a third party, and they were like the ultimate shady sales company. Like, they try to, they make you. They tell you when you walk through this door, your integrity has to go the other way. And you're like, wait, what? They didn't tell me that, but they kind of loosely tell you that.
Okay.
And, they told me different sales things. They're like, all right, so people we're calling are people with terrible credit scores that, they're getting these like cold call lists for us and like terrible credit scores.
I have been a rich man and I have been a poor man.
It's almost predatory lending that we're doing to them because we know that these people are terrible with money and they're not going to pay it back, but we're just trying to get a deal.
And I choose rich every fucking time.
I'll call them up, get them all excited, like, hey, we're going to get you, I know you want to get a new backhoe or whatever you need. And they're like, oh, yeah, I'm down. They're like, yeah, but my credit score might not be the greatest. And I'm like, all right, let's see. So then I'll go into the other room where the finance guy is, and he'd be like, oh yeah, so what's their credit score? And I'll be like, oh, it's like a 5. And he's like, no, we don't want no 5s. And I'm like, you can't do 500. I'm like, and they're like, no, we want 6, 7 on up. And I'm like, okay. So I'm like, and not me being a curious person, I'm like, okay, so what's the interest rate on these things? And they'd be like, oh yeah, so tell them their interest rate's gonna be like 5 to 6%. I was like, okay, that's not bad. And I was like, is that really what it is? They're like, no, it's probably about 20 to 25. I'm like, what the? I'm like, wait. They're like, no, but they don't need to know that. Like, you get them in with the 6 to 7, then we put it in the closer, and then they're gonna get them. But these people, they don't know. I was like, at that point, I was like, this is fucked up.
Yeah.
And I was still doing it, feeling kind of guilty. I'll pass it on to the closer, and I would just feel bad because I'm like, damn, this is dirty. Come to find out too. You go into the freaking parking structure, like it was one of those real like boiler room crazy nonsense. Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
You go into the freaking garage or the break room, and these motherfuckers is doing coke and shit. You're like, you want in on this? I'm like, no. I'm like 21 years old, 22.
Yeah.
I'm like, I ain't doing no coke. That's crazy. So that was Alliance Funding Group. Shout out to them. Hope maybe they might be in business. They might be fucking over somebody right now as we speak.
They might be Stratman Oakmont or whatever.
Exactly.
Stratman Oakmont right now.
Yeah, but I felt guilty.
Yeah.
So I never really was aggressive on selling there because I was like, I didn't feel comfortable with it.
And your last man ain't the same word.